Hello guys, we are visiting Chung Ek Genocidal Center. It's also known as Killing Fields. Yes, you heard me right, there were a lot of people who lost their lives at this site. It's $6 entrance fee for foreigners guys, and they give us this map and headset, remote for the headset. This is a recording that tells you the brutal truth about Pol Pot regime, the sufferings of those who survives, and the tragedy to those who came here but never left. There's a tragic story in every step you take in this site. The audio, signage, and proof will tell you the procedure on how the Khmer Rouge leads these poor people to their last breath. Like the spot where the truck stopped, carrying 20 to 30 frightened and blindfolded victims 2 to 3 times every month. Some days, the number of victims of execution increased to 300 per day. Chemical substances like DDT or dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane, they scattered these on victims' bodies to eliminate the stench from dead bodies and to make sure they kill those victims who were still alive. Axes, hammers, knives, and many other objects were used to take people's lives here. Even sharp leaves that grew locally were used. This was all to save money and not waste bullets as they were expensive at the time. See how horrifying it was under Pol Pot regime? They prefer saving money than saving life. You can see pits here where they dumped hundreds of bodies. In some pits, there are pieces of clothing visible, bones, prints. Some pits are bigger, some are smaller. In this smaller one, they discovered 450 bodies. It's really tragic what happened to these people and to their families. They were separated from their families, left here in a village with no home and no food, and if one of the family members is killed, other family members will be killed too, so they can't take revenge. This is named a killing tree. They used it to take many lives of children and infants, then toss them to the pit next to it. There were 12 survivors who shared their stories. After 30 years, some are still traumatized and are suffering with nightmares. Bodies of soldiers were also found covered in a grave without their heads, wearing their Khmer soldier uniform and with their ID numbers. Some Vietnamese soldiers were also found here. Some foreigners also experienced the horrors of Pol Pot regime. They discovered 9 dead foreigner bodies. 1 was Australian, 2 were French, 6 were Americans. This memorial was built on 1988 in the memory of those who died. There are 17 levels. The first 10 levels have almost 9,000 skulls. I wasn't gonna make a video about this, but just as they've made a memorial to remember the lives lost, I thought it would be good to share the story so more people are aware and it won't happen again. Hey guys, we're done with the tour here in Chung Ek. Look at the monument where the skull is. It's behind me. There are a lot more of killing fields here in Cambodia, but Chung Ek was believed to be the largest. They discovered over 17,000 bodies here. Men, children, women, infants, even foreigners. Yeah. Many of them were being transported here after their detention and after being tortured in a prison. If you add all the victims with other killing fields here in Cambodia, there are over 1 million people who got killed during the year 1975 to 1979. According to Google, Yale University indicates that there are 1,200,000 victims of execution, and the estimates of total death, including disease and starvation, is 1.7 million to 2.5 million out of 8 million on the year 1975. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel videos. Bye!